Shalom, Akim. This is your brother, Karath, coming at you again with another lesson. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakal Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect. Enough respect to the brothers that's laboring in this truth, making their calling and election sure. And I think I'm going to entitle this lesson, "The Wicked Hath Exceedingly Polluted the Whole Earth." This article, I found it pretty interesting. It says the debate raging on link between 5G technology, coronavirus pandemic. It says Cape Town claims that 5G technology played a role in spreading the coronavirus worldwide, would have further alarmed residents concerned about the impact of its rolling out in Cape Town. It says China was reportedly the first country to have more than 100,000 5G towers, with Wuhan being the first to contract the new coronavirus. It says it has been claimed that Wuhan was the first city to introduce blanketed 5G, with Iran, cruise ships, and Italy being among other places where 5G was introduced. In a video recorded at the Health and Human Rights Summit in Tucson, Arizona, on March 12th, doctor and anthroposophist Thomas Cohen says every time a fundamentally new new electrical technology is introduced, we see a pandemic. A biological shockwave occurs because our organism does not know what to do with the stressful new situation. Many people die and the rest survive. But with an excited biology, Cohen said. This happened in 1918 with the Spanish flu, which occurred with the worldwide introduction of radio traffic. Salakia. Radio traffic. It says, Cohen says when they asked renowned I don't know what that means, anthropologist Rudolf Steiner about the millions of victims of the Spanish flu in 1918, he replied, "Viruses have nothing to do with it. Viruses are reactions of poisoned cells that, in defense against the poison itself, secretes the viruses to allow the cell to survive. Viruses are therefore waste products of the human cells and therefore do nothing themselves. Considering the numerous ways in which people are poisoned by antibiotics, radiation, insecticides, radioactivity, and medicines, junk food, polluted water and air, and other harmful substances," Cohen says, and that's crazy, man. All of those pollutions, man, that's all created by Esau, the so-called white man, man. He's exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Salaki, it says, let me read that again. It says poisoned by antibiotics, radiation, insecticides, radioactivity, medicines, junk food, polluted water and air, and other harmful substances. It says Cohen says their resistance and their cells are destroyed. The cells themselves secrete the viruses as a defense response. It says one version of 5G called millimeter wave runs on very high frequency radio waves. Those signals can't travel long distances, which requires towers to be placed close together and installed in more locations. That has reignited worries that the 5G radio waves emanating from land and in space could produce harmful radiation causing brain cancer, reduce fertility, headaches, and other illnesses. It says 5G will supposedly be 600 times faster than the current speed of 4G mobile networks and 10 times faster than the fastest fiber, but let me see. It says the petition motivation says our health may be under threat on many levels depending on proximity. Wireless technologies have been shown in countless peer-reviewed studies to have negative effects on cell health, be they minor and debilitating or severe. 5G now poses an even more poorly controlled potential threat with extremely high frequencies, short-range antennas almost everywhere. Let me see. It says other symptoms include, it says and regardless the claimed symptoms 5G exposure shown don't match the symptoms of new coronavirus. He says Post claims that symptoms of 5G exposure include nausea, hair loss, bone marrow damage, but the symptoms of COVID-19 include fever and coughing. Other symptoms include shortness of breath, ashes and pains, aches and pains, nasal congestion, runny nose, sore throat, or diarrhea. Carrie Hilson, an American singer with 4.2 million followers on Twitter and on Sunday, sent several tweets that attempted to link the coronavirus to 5G. People have been trying to warn us about 5G for years. Petitions, organizations, studies. What we're going through is the effects of radiation. 5G launched in China November 1st, 2019. People dropped dead. The Food and Drug Administration of federal, and you know, this seems like the handiwork of the goddamn devil, man. Just to be real with you, man. You know, regardless of if these things are linked together, that 5G stuff, they know what this stuff does to our body. You know, these devils know what 5G does to our body. They know this stuff, man. You know, so we aren't ignorant of Satan's devices, of these, you know, and they're the physical counterpart of Satan. So we're not ignorant to their devices, man. And we know that you know, the coronavirus, you know, this thing was it's created, man, and it was spread, man. It was created in a lab and it was spread. So either way, if it's not linked together directly, we know that both of these things are both creations of the damn devil, man. You know, so these devils, man, they got you know, they got spiritual power and tech on the left hand side. They got this spiritual wickedness in high places, man. They summon spirits, they do spirit cooking, and they worship Molech, and you know, they get power on the left hand side. They have power. You know, 5G technology, that's spiritual power, man. And not just that, we know that these devils got this too, man. It's called smart dust. It's a collection of micro electromagnetic systems forming a simple computer in a container light enough to remain suspended in air, used mainly for information gathering in environments that are hostile to life. And we know this smart dust stuff, man, they can use this stuff for other, you know, it's nanotechnology, smart dust stuff, man. They can use this for other applications. They spray this stuff in the air, man. We already know they spray in the skies. You know, this ain't no tinfoil hat stuff here. You know, they're spraying the skies. That stuff's not water vapor. They're actually that's particulate matter they're spraying in the sky. So we know we're not ignorant to these devil's devices, man. So we know what you're doing, Esau. You damn devils. I'm gonna start in the book of 2nd Ezra 15:6. It says, "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more, such as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves." It says, "Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually." You know, and the Most High is gonna take vengeance on y'all, man, for doing this wickedness that you guys are involved in. You know, the Most High is gonna kill you. You know, you're gonna be brought low. You proud man. You're gonna be brought completely low. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. This is Micah 2:10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction." And we know this place isn't our rest, man. And we know this place is completely polluted, man. Because you know, this stuff is you know, people are drunken, man, with strong drink. And on top of that, this place is physically polluted, man. It's like they're spraying the skies, the food, like it was saying in the article, man. It was saying that, you know, the food, insecticides, antibiotics, radiation, radioactivity, medicines, junk food, polluted water and air. This place is completely polluted, man. This is a sick ass place, man. So the Most High is saying here, "Rise and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction." And we know that, man. But call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, we about to get up out of here, man. This is Micah 2:1, Lord willing. This is Micah 2:1. "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand, and they cover Salakia." So that's pretty much it, man. They devise evil, man. The scripture also talks about how their sleep driveth away from them, man. Like they can't even get sleep unless they do something wicked, man. You know, these damn devils, man. But it says, woe to them that devise iniquity. So they sit around and they plot iniquity, man. How can we make people sick? How can we spray stuff in the sky? You know, how can we kill off a bunch of people? How can we do this and that? It says that they practice it because it is in the power of their hand, man. You know, they do it because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So they're able to practice all of this damn folly and wickedness, man. This is Revelation. This is Revelation 12. Revelation 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. You see, and these devils, man, they know that their time is short. That's why they doing all this wickedness, man. They don't care about the planet. They don't care about people. They understand that their time is up and they're throwing a tantrum. You know, they going out kicking and screaming, man. Because they're throwing a tantrum. They know they're not the Most High's chosen people. They know that the Most High hates them. So they throwing a tantrum on the way out. They like, man, I might as well do something to the people that he does love on my way out. You know, so that they're doing, you know, they want to destroy people on their way out, man. And that's what the devil does. If you know, I'm gonna go out with a bang. I'm gonna kill everybody. You know, and that's what they're the perfect damn devils, man. You know, but the Most High is gonna bring this man real low, man. Let me grab this real quick in the book of Daniel. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna go here. This is Daniel. This is Daniel 7 and 25. It says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of times. So these devils, man, they're wearing out the saints, man. How are they wearing out the saints, man? Even to the present day, they wearing out the saints. And, you know, they're doing it by way of, you know, polluting the food, you know, vaccines. What else, man? The list goes on and on, man. You know, what else, man? Should I go back to the article? What else are they doing? You know, 5G, coronavirus. What else, man? Where was it at here in this article? Salakia, brothers, bear with me for a second. I don't know exactly where it was at here in the article, but you know, they basically they introduce all of this stuff, man. It's all done on purpose, man. Oh, there it is. Antibiotics. This is how they wearing out the saints, man. And you know, Jake, he gets sick. He's quick to go get him some antibiotics, man. You know, relying on the strength of Egypt and Pharaoh. So we're being poisoned all the time, man. We understand we're being poisoned and attacked and inundated with radio frequencies and all of that, man. And they spraying stuff in the sky. These damn devils, man. We know what you're doing, man. We're not ignorant to your devices, man. We know what you're doing. Let me go here too. This is Micah 5 and 12. It says, and I will cut off witchcrafts out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. You know, so the Most High is gonna cut all that witchcraft out of your hand, man. All of that. So it's gonna be no more power on the left hand side for you devils, man. You're not gonna be able to use your little 5Gs, you know, to send out frequencies and hurt all of the people in the land. You're not gonna be able to go inside of your little think tanks and cook up some stuff and then go out and then try it on the public. You know, you're not going to be able to plot on people's organs. You're not going to be able to consult spirits and spiritual wickedness in high places and figure out ways to control the masses, man. You're not going to be able to do that no more. Why? Because Micah 5 and 12, man, he's going to cut off the witchcraft, man. You're not going to be able to tap into those powers on the left-hand side, man. And you're going to be confounded, man. The Most High is going to whoop your ass. This is Job. This is Job 12 and 22. It says, he discovered deep things out of the darkness and bringeth out to light the shadow of death. And that's what they do behind closed doors. They plot and scheme, man. They do stuff, under the cover of darkness, man. And that's why they call it the shadow government. Those elites that are in charge, man. He says, he increaseth the nations and destroyeth them. He enlargeth the nations and straighteneth them again. He taketh away the heart of the chief people. See, he's enlarged Esau, right? He's enlarged Esau, but he's going to flatten, he's going to straighten them out. And he says he's taketh away the heart of the chief people of the earth and causeth them to wander in the wilderness where there is no way. And it says they grope in the dark without light, and he maketh them to stagger like a drunken man. And that's when he takes away that power on the left hand side, man. They're gonna stagger around. No more answers from demons and spiritual wickedness or powers in high places, man. The Most High is gonna cut all that dumbness off. You ain't gonna be able to have access to that anymore, Esau. And this is Job 5:12. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And that's ultimately what Yahweh Shai will do to Esau, Edom. He's going to disappoint them, man, because their wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And so he's going to disappoint them, man, because they devise all of this. They have all of these crafty devices. We don't have all of this technology, man. They were blessed with the sword. They got all of this technology on the left-hand side, man. We don't got that. We have faith, man. We got faith, and we're spiritually inclined people. And that's power, man. And we know that that's lots of power. This is Proverbs 26:27. It says, whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. And, usually when you dig a pit, man, you trying to get somebody to fall into that thing, and it says he that rolleth a stone, it will return on his own upon him. And, that's what's going to happen to Esau, man. He's going to fall in his own pit, and that stone is going to return on him. And we know that according to the scripture, Lord Yahweh Shai is a stone, man. He's a rock. Pursuing the 1 Corinthians, let me prove that real quick. 1 Corinthians 10:4, and did all drink the same spiritual drink, for they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Christ, or Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. He is the deliverer. And we know according to Daniel. Let me go to Daniel. Let me see here. Slakia. This is Daniel 2:44. It says, and in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people. And we know they talking about those kings. We talking about the elites of America, Babylon the Great, NATO, the EU. Those are the kings right now. And he says, then shall Yahweh of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And he's going to set it up through his son, Yahweh Shai. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. For so much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, the great God power hath made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter, and the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure. So basically, Lord Yahweh Shai come back and then take over all the kingdoms, and that was the vision when the rock, the stone hit the feet. So we know that if you're digging a pit and you're rolling a stone, it will return on you, man. And that stone that's coming, that's going to return, is Lord Yahweh Shai, man. And he's going to chastise you for your wickedness, because your wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And you sought to pollute the holy people. And you polluted. It says those that destroy the earth, the Most High will destroy. So you've done it on so many different levels, man. So get ready for judgment, man. And with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Dash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Enough respect to you brothers that's laboring in this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect.